Hi everyone, Dave Roesch here at Roesch Ford, and I'm excited to show you Ford's all-new truck, the 2022 F-150 Lightning. This is Ford's fastest, most aerodynamic, smartest, and most innovative truck ever. Let's take a closer look. You'll notice from the grille it's got a nice new revamp with no need for any functioning airflow, all new light bar in front, and it's got a fully functioning frunk. That's right, a front trunk. Let's take a look and see how big it is. You got a nice 2-button press right here on the key fob. Opens up, and this can hold 400 pounds in the front and got plenty of space. Just in. I always seem to find my salespeople sleeping in here because of how much space is inside. But you'll take a look. Can never keep an eye on these guys, but don't worry, if someone does happen to get inside the front, there is a latch for them to get out, so they will always be able to get out and never be stuck. But you'll see plenty of space. It even has storage under here. This is where you have the bag that actually has the mobile charging cord. This is what comes with the vehicle. This is one that you can bring anywhere, charge at home. It's 120 volts, so you know, it will work for you. Not gonna be the fastest charging, but it is what's included with the vehicle. You also have, you'll see some extra plugs up front. This is part of the Pro Power onboard, so you'll have these charging spots up front and in the rear. This truck is so powerful, it can actually charge a house for up to 3 days, with fully depending on the power of the vehicle. Now, the battery of the vehicle is actually accessed through here, because obviously in a normal vehicle it's going to be under the hood, but they position it back here safe. If you need to get to it, you'll see you got a battery access right through there. Now the front is fully power, so you don't have to worry about manually closing it and breaking it. You can open it and close it all from your key fob right here. Now, some people get nervous on the, electric vehicles being of the future and not being the proper network, but these vehicles have so many different ways of charging it, not only from the mobile power cord that comes with it, but you also have ones that you 220 volt that you can install at your house, or 240 volt, I'm sorry, and then you have a huge electrified network that can charge the vehicle within 41 minutes while you're on the road. So the F-150 Lightning has 2 different batteries available, the standard battery and the extended range battery. Both of them are charged through this port right here. The standard battery has a range of 230 miles, and the extended battery has a 320-mile range. So definitely a huge range, and if you are going on a long trip, you plug in your navigation, it'll tell you where on your trip that you can stop at to charge your battery. Now, when I mentioned earlier it is the most powerful F-150 ever, I wasn't kidding. Once you drive this machine, you'll know what I mean with the instant torque you get with a 775 foot-pounds of torque. For comparison purposes, our 3.5 EcoBoost engine that we have right now in the F-150 has 470 foot-pounds of torque. So that's over 300 foot-pounds of torque more in this electric vehicle, and you'll know it as soon as you press that gas. This also has 10,000 pounds of towing in the extended battery, so you're not giving up any power for towing, and really can function for your weekend trips, for work, whatever you want to use it for. This electric vehicle is fully capable and ready for wherever you want to take it. Now let's take a look inside the vehicle and let's start this baby up and see how it feels and looks compared to our regular F-150. Come with me. All right, so let's go ahead and start her up. Press your foot on the brake, push the start button, and she started. You will not hear anything. It is super quiet. You don't even know it's on, but you'll notice the interior. This is the XLT model, so this is going to be the standard screen that's available in the XLT, and there is a bigger screen available as you get into the Lariat and the Platinum, which is going to be the highest trim level. So some unique things within this that are specific to the Lightning are obviously it's going to tell you right here in the dash what your range is for the battery. So this one is the standard battery, so this one has the 230-mile range, and it's going to help you keep track here, and it'll keep track of your wattage while you're driving. Also, within the navigation, you can plug in where you're going, and it'll let you know while you're doing that if you need to make stops along the way and where your options are. So you never have to worry that you're going to be stranded without any batteries. So So on the screen itself, there's some unique things specific to the Lightning. One is if you go to the Features tab here and you go to Drive Modes, you can change the handling of the vehicle by selecting the different modes between normal, sport, off-road, and tow haul. If you hover over this, it'll basically describe how that feels going to be while you're driving. Another cool feature is the one pedal drive. If you select this, it'll actually, basically you don't need to brake. So as soon as you take your foot off the gas, the car will start decelerating, and then you can basically just use your right foot to basically control the whole vehicle. So it takes a while to get used to, but actually a pretty neat feature while you're driving. Some other unique features within this is the charge settings. So let's say you never want the vehicle to go above an 80% while you're charging. You can set this to your preferences to ultimately change the max charge limit. And you can change, you can save charging locations. You can have departure and comfort settings for different days and different temperatures. So fully customizable based on what you prefer. And it still has all the awesome technology that the F-150 came out with in 2021. It's got the front 360-degree camera, which is great for a big truck like this to see how close you can get when you're going up to different spots. But let's take this thing for a ride so you can feel the torque and see how fast this bad boy goes. So we're going to go ahead and put our seat belts on. All right. So you'll notice right off the get-go, it handles very well. It's got dual motors underneath, one on each axle, and super quiet. And from the get-go, we're gonna go ahead and gun it. Now that was 0 to 60. Don't know how long that took, but you could feel it from the get-go how fast that really is. Now the handling, the overall, feel for it still has the truck feel, but very smooth, easy to drive. The technology, it's got the blind spot monitors, it's got the lane departure, the backup camera, the navigation, all the different drive assistance, pre-collision assist. If you approaching someone, it'll automatically apply the brake for you and some notification. So basically you got extra eyes in front of you, and this is one of the most fun vehicles I've ever driven. Super fast. And you can watch the battery mile range and keeps track of everything for you, so you can try to manage your battery life that you're going to get out of it. So as you can see, the Ford F-150 Lightning is not only fun to drive, but it's fully functional too. Come see for yourself to see how Ford's taken the electrical vehicle market by storm.